A visit by Citi News to the market shows that some parts of the facility have been broken for months, while some metallic pillars are rusted as no maintenance works have been done. The leadership of the Federation of Commercial Traders tells Citi News it is baffled by the fact that although an amount has been reserved for maintenance works to be carried out, nothing has been done. They have thus stressed that they will come out forcefully in the coming days to oppose the management and the board of the facility if no concrete actions are taken to maintain the place.
We've come out today to the media to raise these concerns about the deteriorating nature of the market, because we know that in case of any unfortunate eventuality, we the traders are going to suffer. You can see behind me the breakings of the walls and other areas. This is just one of the many areas that you see these breakages. Our concern is the lack of maintenance within the market. And there are other areas, several areas that we've also raised concern to the management. They are not paying any heed to it of what we are all telling them.
Frankly speaking, on the maintenance issue, what I'll say is that the rate at which things are getting deteriorated in Kejetia here, it simply shows that, one, either the company is not going by the maintenance code or the maintenance manual for the physical structure, or they do not have maintenance code or manual at all. If they do have, then I beg to say they are not going by it at all. So therefore, if you go around, you realize that a lot of the slabs that have been used are broken. Most of the boats are getting rusty. Even the beams that have been used for the market itself, for the structure itself, are also getting rusty. If you get into the rainy season right now, you realize that a lot of leakages are here in Kejetia here. Only God knows what will happen in the next 5 years. I fear to say, if you are not careful, by the time they finish building the central market, they will have to close down Kejetia, which will be one of the most worst things that can ever happen in Kumasi and Ghana as a whole, because closing down for over 7,000 shops, asking over 10,000 traders to go home for renovation to be done. What we think is that from now going, they will have to start the renovation as early as possible and make sure they do it in bits and pieces so that we do not get to a point where they will have to shut down the whole facility before they say, oh, we are going for renovation.
Reacting to the issue, the managing director of the facility, Edmond Kofi Dufo-Ade, explained to Citi News why they have so far not been able to embark on the said maintenance works.
Yes, indeed, there is a component of the premium, a percentage figure that is supposed to come in to run the affairs of the Kejetia Market. That is to maintain and run the operations of the facility. And as you rightly said, there is a percentage. It's a percentage of the total amount received. Currently, traders have paid just about half of what they were supposed to have paid since the market was allocated to them. And if the funds are not coming, you have a difficulty raising money to maintain the market. When the market was open initially, there were some expenditures that the company had to bear. And these include insurance, paying for the lighting, and renting a place for them when they were being moved. All these monies have been taken, spent on the operations, the initial operations of the market. And so whatever quantum of the company's portion of the premium has almost been spent. And so now we are raising money from our general operations to be able to deal with those maintenance challenges. And it is so because the premiums have not been paid as they should have been paid. If they had been paid, we're supposed to have over 160 something million Ghana cedis. What we've received is less than 80 million for the past 3-4 years. And it's becoming difficult for the company to get the resources to deal with some of these maintenance challenges. But we are going to do it. And the timelines are that from next week, next 2 weeks, these challenges, we are addressing them head on.
Towards the end of last year, traders at the facility were involved in a series of misunderstandings with the management over the payment of electricity bills. The traders vowed not to pay electricity bills again if each shop is not given its own prepaid meter. This resulted in a situation where the Electricity Company of Ghana disconnected power to the facility. It took the intervention of the board chair of the market, who doubles as the Kumasi mayor, for power to be restored. Months on, the traders are raising concerns as they say the matter has not been addressed, and as such, they are still not paying for electricity. The leadership of the traders is thus calling on all stakeholders to ensure the matter is addressed fully as early as possible.
We cannot fathom why the traders are prepared to pay for the individual meters. They are not giving the green light. So is it the case that they have interest in the traders using one bulk meter? Unfortunately for us, for the past 8 months, we have not been paying bills. We are prepared to pay the bills. But should we pay something that we think ideally the cost of it could have been reduced if every individual has his or a separate meter? Why is the board reluctant? Why is the management reluctant? Why is the local government ministry reluctant? Why is the finance ministry? Because they have reps on the board. That's why I'm mentioning these institutions. Why are they not willing to let the traders have individual separate meters?
Meanwhile, the management of the facility is urging all traders to pay their outstanding electricity bills to avoid another disconnection of power.
We had a board meeting, and decisions have been taken at the board level, which will be communicated to the leadership of the traders. They are where we've come very far, yes, but the new board, with its board chairman, the Honorable Mr. Samuel Pine, are determined to ensure that the traders will get their meters before the end of the first quarter. And this is about time we confront the issue. We let our friends and partners at Kejetia appreciate the fact that in as much as yes, they are demanding for separate meters, we still owe an obligation to the service provider because we are enjoying the electricity. We are cleaning the market. We are providing security in the market. We are fumigating the market. The refuse are being collected. Every other job that we need to do, providing water, every other thing that we need to do for the market is being done. But it cannot be done continuously and in perpetuity when they are not paying their bills. So if they've agreed with us to roll it out, my message to all of them is they should join management. When you receive your bill, just clear it. Otherwise, the ECG will put off our lights. And by the time we get the meters, our lights would have been off. And we cannot be on fossil fuel. We cannot be on generator. That would be too much for the company to bear. The cost of it. Why are we even going to find the money?
In recent months, there have been back and forth between management of this facility and traders. For the traders, they want authorities to ensure that all your concerns are addressed as early as possible. For Citi News, I'm Edward Upon Marfo, Kumasi City Market.